Hello everyone, my name is Rahmat Muayyad bin Yuasril. I'm going to present about the first two of Proton Human Resource Management practice, which is legal environment and occupational safety and health. There is three things in legal environment. The first one is compliant with local labor law, and second is anti-discrimination and equal employment opportunity, and third is employee relation and dispute resolution. For the occupational safety and health, there is four things, which is the first one is comprehensive safety training programs, and second is facility safety inspection, and third is personal protective equipment, and the last one is health and safety committees.
So next part is industrial relations. For Proton, we get that good vibes in the workplace come from strong connections. They call it industrial relations. Those interactions between employers, employees, and their reps that make work awesome. They are all about keeping those relations healthy and happy, following the best practices in the business. How? Well, they got open communication lines, tools for employee feedbacks, and tones of positive interaction between the management and employee reps. It's all part of creating a chill, productive space where everyone respects and understands each other. Now, let's talk about something crucial, which is employee rights and disciplines. At Proton, they are all about treating everyone fair and square. That means following labor regulations, creating a safe and inclusive workplace, and dealing with any issues like misbehavior or performance bumps in a fair and timely way. They are serious about protecting their employees' rights. Their policies ensure fair pay, no discrimination, and a deep commitment to labor standards. And when it comes to any hiccups, they've got a structured disciplinary process in place, which are fair, transparent, and totally by the book. It's all part of their culture where they value individual rights and keep the bar high for conduct and performance. So at Proton Holdings Berhad, the HR practices are all about a workplace that's legally sound, where everyone's well-being matters, industrial relations are top-notch, and they are committed to preserving the workforce rights and responsibilities. That's it in a nutshell, always striving for the best.
Analyze the current practice of the related topic implemented in the company. Firstly, legal environment. Proton Holding Berhad is deeply committed to complying with local labor regulation. They prioritize an exclusive working culture through anti-discrimination programs. However, further insight into handling prejudice incidents should provide a more complete picture. Secondly, employee relationship and conflict resolution. Maintaining a good employee relationship is crucial given Proton global operations. The company has established conflict resolution procedure and dialogues for platform to foster a harmonious work environment. Thirdly, occupational safety and health. Proton prioritizes staff safety with extensive safety training, proactive inspection, and provision of personal protection equipment. Health and safety committees play a vital role in ensuring workplace safety. To further improve, Proton should actively seek employee feedback through a questionnaire or interviews, align policy with employee insight, and enhance communication via interaction, training, and town hall meetings. While Proton Holding Berhad is excellent into legal compliance and safety measures, there is a need for greater employee improvement and policy development to create a safer, more engagement work environment.
So we have three strengths and three weaknesses. So for the first strength is the legal compliance. So Proton promotes a corporate responsibility and ethical business practices by maintaining a strong base of legal standards, which reduce the possibility of non-compliance. So for the second strength is the employees' welfare. So Proton really prioritizes their employee welfare as demonstrated by its proactive efforts to create a welcoming work environment. The last strength is the occupational safety and health. So Proton prioritizes the safety of its employees by implementing comprehensive safety training programs, conducting frequent safety inspections, and offering personal protective equipment. So for the weakness is, for the first one, lack of detailed information on diversity initiative. So Proton's commitments to an inclusive workplace culture is mentioned in the documents, but it doesn't go into the detail about the mechanism in place to deal with instances of discriminations. So for the second weakness is lack of comprehensive employee involvement in conflict resolutions. So the analysis points to a flaw that the lack of specific data regarding the degree of true employees' involvement in conflict resolutions. So for the last weakness is the limited insight into employee perspective. So according to the analysis, Proton might gain from conducting extensive case studies or gathering comprehensive employee input.
Next, propose recommendation for the company to improve the existing practice. The first is to establish a trade union club. The main purpose of trade union club is to protect and fight for the interests of workers, such as working conditions, wages, and the right to speak, to improve welfare and justice in the workplace. With a trade union club, workers have a platform and the right to speak in the decision-making process. The chairman of the trade union club will gather information about the opinion of the workers and voice those opinion when the chairman holds a meeting with the superiors. Obviously, Proton Holding Berhad can increase employee motivation and commitment to the company through the trade union club. The second recommendation is to implement an online complaint system. This system is one of Proton Holding Berhad initiative to collect all employee complaints, because the online complaint system has made it easy to all employees to submit complaints, questions, and feedback on decisions made by superiors. Through this complaint system, employees have the right to speak up, and superiors can find out about problems and deal with the complaint made by employee. The last recommendation is to increase team activity. Proton Holding Berhad need to increase team activity within the company and outside the workplace. This is to reduce the discrimination that occurs and increase cooperation and understanding between employees, so that the workplace environment is more harmonious. Among the activities that can be implemented, such as potluck and family day.
In conclusion, the corporation may have created dispute resolution procedures such as grievance system and may participate in collaborative communication with employee representative or unions to address problems. Proton Holdings Berhad Human Resource Management methods contribute to the creation of a workplace that is marked by legal compliance, employee well-being, outstanding industrial relations, and a commitment to safeguarding the rights and obligations of its workers. Regular safety inspection done by specialized safety teams at Proton's manufacturing facilities highlight the company's proactive dedication to ensuring a safe work environment. This strategy promotes an employee-centric approach to policy making while also demonstrating a commitment to regulatory compliance. Proton Holdings Berhad should use interactive training sessions, digital platforms, and frequent town hall meetings as communication channels to improve employee understanding and compliance with HR legislation and safety standards. Although Proton Holdings Berhad has demonstrated excellent compliance with Malaysian legal standards, there is still room for expansion in terms of employee involvement and policy development. A significant weakness is the lack of detailed information about the mechanism in place to address instances of discrimination. The corporation can improve the efficacy and applicability of its procedures throughout the organizations by actively including staff members in the feedback process and frequently updating policies to match changing employee requirements and industry norms. The proactive approach would help Proton create a more secure, cooperative, and engaged work environment.